Hello and welcome, Kerry here from Healing Humanity, the Power of a Proper Human
Hey,
Diet with
yeah.
Robyn Herron. She got the shirt on too. How's it going,
Yeah,
Robyn?
it's going good, Kerry. I'm so super excited to be here with you tonight.
I'm excited to be here with you as well. And Gie's going to be joining us, hanging with the Browns in a little bit.
Yes,
And
yes.
Jenn is going to be joining us in just a minute
Yay.
or two as well. Maybe before we jump in, we could do a quick carnivore roll call. Let us know in the chat, where are you from and how are you doing? It looks like we got quite a few people in here
Yay.
already.
Awesome.
Charger Mopar, Rick. How's it going, Rick?
Hey, Rick. Good to
We
see
got
you.
Susan Hampton,
Hey, Susan.
Dr. Nelson,
Dr. Nelson, my friend.
Carnivore Brothers. Wow, we got a lot of
Hey,
people clicking in.
guys.
Ashley and Rhett, how's it going?
Yeah.
Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca. Good to see you.
We got Kel from Louisiana.
Hey, Kel.
All for Jesus from Oregon.
I love your handle. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm all for Jesus too.
Unretired Carnivore from Florida. We got Australia,
Hey.
Minnesota, Grandma
Nice.
Prepper in South Carolina. We got
Awesome.
England.
Oh gosh, we got worldwide. Yes.
We've got a celebrity in the audience as well.
Lynn
Lynn Tucker
Tucker.
Carnivore.
Hey.
My favorite picture. Hey, Lynn Tucker Carnivore, real quick note on the Lynn Tucker Carnivore. Robyn, my mom and stepdad are in town. It's the first time I've seen them in a year. And I'm proud to report they're both still carnivore. They surpassed a year each.
Night.
Yeah. And I did a little live stream with them the other day, but it's so amazing. My mom is just thriving. My stepdad too. And they travel around on an RV. So that's their home on wheels. And they're going to be in Texas at some point. And we were talking, we did a live stream the other day. I was like, you guys, we should do like a meetup down there in Texas. Or I said, at the very least, you guys should get dinner with Lynn Tucker Carnivore and Ribeye Ranger. And
absolutely,
they're big fans. My parents are big fans of Lynn Tucker Carnivore and Ribeye Ranger. So stay tuned for that, Lynn Tucker.
He's one cool dude. When I met him, I was like, you are one cool dude. I just love him so much.
It's the best name by far in the business, Ribeye Ranger. And yeah, I couldn't agree more. They are the best. I love those two. So happy we got to meet them out in Austin. Hey, speaking of cool people, Gie, how's it going?
Woohoo! How about I was on a whole wrong stream that don't start until next month.
Live from are we on a cruise ship right now?
You are on a cruise. You guys are on the Virgin Cruise Line. Look at all these big games. There are no kids on here. Don't tell anybody. There are no children whatsoever. Your girl just turned 60 years old. I know. We are sitting here now in the Dominican Republic.
Nice.
We are in the DR. I'm like too excited. So listen, I know that I don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to sit here and I'm trying to make sure that the loud music doesn't come across. This gives Robyn and I an opportunity because Robyn has some show notes that I didn't see, y'all. We won't talk internet. We just thankful. That's why I'm standing in one spot right now. Thank you, Dr. Nelson. Kerry, this gives us an opportunity, and I will continue to embarrass you. I have to say you have changed this community. I will continuously say that. Everyone can acknowledge that. I've seen older videos. I'm not saying that people weren't doing a great job before Kerry ran across Ferrigno's video. That's not what I'm saying. But there became a passion.
Yes.
For healing. For knowing. I understand that. I understand that you, when you are, your body is hurting. You think this is how life is supposed to be. And then you find something that's like more remarkable than anything. You find that and you want to share it. And that's why a lot of people have made their YouTube channel to share their stories. But then You saw a need. You saw, wait a minute, how do we get this to the masses? Everybody's not on YouTube, because I'm be honest, before I had a YouTube channel, I really was not on YouTube unless Frederick gave me something, say, hey, watch this. I wasn't thinking like that. So you saw this need and just stepped in it blindly. But honey, build it and they will come. I have to say, watching you at Hack Your Health, y'all, okay, community, I really need you to hear this. I watched Kerry and the crew try to stay focused. They couldn't even really enjoy themselves at Hack Your Health because they were on a mission. They were watching, they were recording, they were making sure that, because a lot of us have already donated. That's number one. A lot of us have donated, and he wants to be a good steward over what God has blessed him with and what doors God is opening as well. So I want everybody to feel comfortable knowing that man has not wasted a dime of the $2-3 that we have given him. When I say over and above, when I say walking in excellence, that project, because we saw the trailer, honey, that project is, you couldn't tell me someone in Hollywood has not helped or recorded that. So Kerry, I want you to know you have changed this community, and because I watched you in person just really carry this torch, I looked at Robyn and said, Robyn, how can we help? How can we help? This can't just be on his shoulder. And let me tell you something, how I know. Because all of our beep is going to be sharing it. We can't wait for you to finish, because we got loved ones that we want to reach out to. We got all of this, and it's like, if that didn't help, I believe this documentary will. So we can't wait for that.
Yeah.
So I got one even better. How about being a part of it? What
Be a part of it.
What do you mean, G? All right, guys, this is what Robyn and I came up with, and we want to share this with you. Everybody does not have money to donate. And Kerry and Adam and the crew, you guys really need some assistance. But everybody does not have 20 and 40 and hundreds and $1,000 threshold. Everybody doesn't have that. But everybody wants this done. Everybody has a heart and a desire to help. So, community, live or replay, this is our proposal to you. And Kerry has not, the only thing he had absolutely nothing to do with this. So that's, I have to say, he just had one request, and I'm getting ready to share with you what the request is after I tell you what I'm talking about. Okay. We want to do a nationwide car wash. Woo-hoo! What you mean, G? What you mean, G? Everybody can participate. Here's the thing. Make it super easy. Robyn and I put together. If it's something that you are interested in, then can fill out the link. I don't know how we get into you because I'm on a ship. Okay, I'm on a ship right now.
Yes.
I know it'll be in the description. Once you fill that out with some basic, what your name is, where you live, that type thing, then you will receive the all of your documentation. So what does that mean? Telling you what it is that we're doing, giving you ideas. We have a fundraising letter. So if you wanted someone to help donate all of your equipment, your sponges and all of that, we did all the work for you. Everything is written up. Everything is done for you. All you would have to do is go on to the link and then fill that out, and you'll hear back from us later. Now, what? the nationwide car wash. Oh, look at here. My dress is flying up in the wind, y'all. Well, I'm glad adults are on here only, and I'm not mooning a kid. The nationwide car wash. Nationwide car wash. And the goal is to have, honestly, we can do 4 people per state. Y'all do the math on that. And we come together and we make this donation. We have a date, we have all of that, but because I have none of my notes in front of me, Robyn is going to pick it up after that. But here, listen, guys, the one thing Kerry asked was, can you see if they have YouTube? And I promise I'll shout them out. He wants to promote you. That's the reason why we're helping Kerry. Out of all of the things that I've done, Kerry came back and said, I want to be able to shout them out as well. So how do you not want to help? This has to be burning on us. This is something everyone can do. You can get the youth at the church to help on a car wash and turn that money in. And then, wait a minute, honey, because there's some more stuff to do and they're going to tell you about it. But I'm just saying, let us come together one day from 8 a.m. to noon. And if in your area you want to go a little longer, have at it. We're going to stream live from your event. You will see it. We're going to get this information out. And for those that have been afraid, I really don't talk about the carnivore diet. Guess what? Now you got a reason to talk about the carnivore diet. We are giving you reasons, all of that, just to do. See? Come on now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's what we're going to do. So listen, Robyn, guys, I have reservations. I'm going to get, oh, wait. Hi, Jenn. Oh, look at there. Now, look here. I know.
Hi, Jenn.
Hi, guys.
Hey, sweetie pie.
You're here.
Listen, we're going to do this. We're going to get at least 4 or 5 people per state. All right, y'all do the math. It's 50 states, y'all. And then wait. If you are in a different country and you still want to support Kerry, guess what? I believe y'all wash cars over there as well. But on that day, you might want to do something different where you are offering a different donation on that day. There might be someone that has a massive, massive yard sale with the community and you guys want to donate on that day. Yours might not end up being the car wash, but everybody can donate on that day. We're not looking anything less than $100,000.
All right.
So there you go. And you know, if it's 50K, okay, but if that's our Father, don't be shooting ourselves short. Y'all see that beautiful sky? There you go. Oh, and then there's the
Hey, y'all.
It's a party now.
It's a party. Well, where your other half, Robyn? Now we just need 246.
He's not home right now.
Oh.
All right, guys. Listen, I am out of here. Handle it from there. Any questions, put it in the comments, whether you're watching live or the replay. We got you. Let's do this. Kerry, Jenn, we love and appreciate you. You guys got this. This. Look here. I'm not calling you biblical, but honey, this is almost like Noah. You're sitting here, honey, building this ark, and people are looking like, what? You're doing that? Wow. This is a time. You look here. Everybody wanted a seat later on inside of the ark. At some point, you're going to want something in regards to this documentary. So guess what? Come on in now. Stop waiting. Do not procrastinate. Let's do this as a community. And wait till you hear the rewards. Your name can be in the movie. All right, I'm out.
Thank you, Gie. Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Love. Happy birthday.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sure Kerry told you guys. Oh, I need like just a minute to kind of relax a second.
Yeah.
How's it going, Robyn?
It's good. I mean, Jenn, this is my first time getting to actually talk to you.
I know.
I'm so excited.
We're
It's
like
nice
on
to meet
Facebook and stuff, but this is nice. You look beautiful. You look really good.
You do too.
Oh, thank you.
You're killing it, lady. I'm excited.
Oh, thank you.
So I just want to say a huge thank you to Gie and Robyn for you guys came up with this idea and you came to me. I'm like, amazing. Like, what a blessing.
Yes.
We're so fortunate. We've raised so much money for the documentary already.
Yeah.
But it is incredibly expensive what we're trying to
Yes.
do. We're not just trying to do a little documentary we put out on YouTube. We're trying to put it on the big screen, and there's all sorts of requirements and marketing and the editor expense alone. I think we mentioned this before. It comes out to about $1,000 per minute. So a 90-minute documentary is $90,000. We still have a lot of money in the coffers because we're very diligent with all of the funds. But it's going very quickly. And believe it or not, we filmed 26 people already. I can't.
Amazing.
26 people, and a good portion of those were the good doctors that are experts and doctors. So we've come a long way, but there's still a lot to do. And one of the most expensive parts with the documentary is the editing, the color grading, the sound work, but then also the marketing to get it out to the world. So when Gie and Robyn said, "Hey, I got this big idea," I'm like, with open arms, like anything we can do. And it seems like there's a need for it too, Robyn. I mean, I've had people like, how can I help? Or if they don't have money to donate, this could potentially be a way to do it. So the nationwide car wash, and Jenn and I were just talking about this. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that would be amazing. It's just trying to find somewhere where we can do it. We're thinking maybe outside the theater area, kind of do a double bang. Hey, come for a movie. We'll wash your car.
Yeah.
But I think this is really exciting that you guys thought of this. I think that's really cool. Something like Kerry just said, you know, a bang for your buck. You know, you get something on top of it. So I think that's really awesome. So
yeah,
I
so
think
we
this
were
is
looking for
fun.
something that anybody can do it. You know, I myself have donated to the GoFundMe. I'm also a member of the membership community. So, you know, you get my little $5 a month or whatever it is, $2 a month, whatever it is. And we know that all of this money that you're collecting is going to make this amazing, amazing movie. But, you know, like Gie was saying, like you're saying, it costs so much money to put this together. And what we really would hate to see is that we go all this way and don't have the money to cross the finish line.
Yeah,
so, you
absolutely.
know,
We got
for those of us who want to who we want to donate, and I want to have my name in the credits. I would love to.
Robyn, your name are in the credits either way at this point. For those of you that don't know, we filmed Robyn, Gie, and Frederick out in Austin. So your name's going to be in the credits anyway, but I know what you're saying.
But yeah, but so if, you know, if you don't have $100 or $500 or $1,000, this is a great way that you can participate, be a part of this great thing that's happening, this movement that's happening. And we want you to come along, and we want us all to team up, do this nationwide car wash. And they're saying, tell them about the names in the credits. Yes. If you raise, I think it's $500, your name will be in the credits of the movie. Is that right, Kerry?
That is right. And we're thinking of other ideas too, but I really like anyone that's willing to spend their Saturday and do this. I so appreciate it. We so appreciate it. The whole team appreciates it. So your name in the credits. And then I'm a very loyal person, so I'm trying to think of other things we can do, but just some things. There's one idea I had too was when we're closer ready with like a trailer for the documentary, people that are volunteering and friends and people that are doing the car wash, that's something we could potentially release to you guys earlier. There's a bunch of other ideas I have like that as well, but give you guys a little bit of an insider scoop and a little sneak peek at things before other people get to see it. I'm open to other ideas too, if people have any ideas in the chat, but I totally appreciate it. So name in the credits for sure, and then maybe a sneak peek. And then like Gie mentioned, we're hoping to live stream. So if you do have a YouTube channel, this is optional. Some people aren't comfortable on YouTube, but if you have a YouTube channel and you're interested in streaming from your car wash, say you're in California, we're going to do a live stream that day so we could check in and we can be like, here's Jenn at Montello Theater washing cars, and then here's John out in California, and we'll check in with you and shout you out.
Nice.
Regardless of this, I'm always happy to shout out YouTubers that are talking about a proper human diet and they're trying to inspire people.
You guys, Kerry is so generous and so kind. If you think about, you know, the power of his community that he's built. I mean, he didn't just start out with carnivore. He was Homestead How already for what, 5 years or something before
8.
even 8 years
Yeah.
before even getting into this. And then building this amazing community. I saw Kerry climbing up on the pergola. I didn't see the 30-day the 30-day update. I saw the pergola one and I was like, this dude is crazy.
I'm surprised. I'm
check him
surprised
out.
you're still watching
I
after
know,
that
right?
introduction.
I
think
was
that's
like,
my
this is
shame.
crazy. But he was talking about how amazing he felt on the carnivore diet. And I was just drawn in by that passion. And that was early on. You know, the pergola time was early on. But now it's like you're building an amazing, amazing community. And he's willing to share that community with anybody who's talking about a proper human diet. It's absolutely, absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe he let me come on his show. You know, he took me from what, like 8 subscribers to 100 overnight.
Well, it was an honor to have you on in your story, because your story is so inspiring. All of these stories are so inspiring. That's the ultimate goal with this documentary. It's a very unique thing. I know I've said it many times in the past, but we're fortunate with the donations we have. Every single penny of that goes 100% towards the documentary. I will never take a paycheck. I guess I have one other announcement in that regard. I think I talked about this a little bit before, but I don't know that I've ever officially announced it. For all intents and purposes, the documentary has been a nonprofit. I'm not taking a paycheck, not taking a salary. Well, we're currently working with an accountant right now to put the paperwork together to officially make it a nonprofit, which is a tricky thing to do. It can sometimes take like a year or a year and a half, but
2 years, yeah.
that's all in motion right now. So it's going to legitimately be a nonprofit, which may help with like on many fronts. But I know I've said it from the beginning, like every penny, if anyone donates or buys the shirts, 100% goes towards the documentary. It's the reason for that and the passion for that is because I just want to do something for the passion of it, for the right reasons. Like if I die tomorrow, or I die a month from now, or I die 50 years from now, doing something just for the good of it, as opposed to, it seems like we do everything in this world to try to profit or for some other reason. Frankly, the reason I'm very principled about that, I guess, is because I feel like I was so sick before finding the carnivore diet. And so many of my friends, like Robyn and Gie and Bill Nott and Jeff DeProsperous, were so sick for so long for one reason, and it was just greed run amok, business run amok, big sugar, big pharma, big medicine. It's just the big circle you get stuck in. And it's when every financial factor is pointing you back to sugar and medication and staying in the hospital and being sick over and over again and not treating the root cause of the problem, this is where we end up. So the antidote to that is hopefully this. And I don't want the antidote to that to be another thing to just make a bunch of money and things like that. So,
right.
So if you're getting behind us, just I hope people know that it's a passion project. And the goal of the documentary, we didn't really talk about this earlier. The goal of the documentary is to help the hopeless. That's my biggest goal. It's my mission. I feel it's like my purpose in life is to help the hopeless. Like Bill. Bill said he was going to die if he didn't do something to change. There are so many people in the world right now that are completely hopeless, but there's an answer, there's a tool, there's at least an option. I would have given anything for just any option other than this. Yeah. These were the only options ever given to me. And there was another option out there that would have saved my life 20 years ago had I found it. I just think about all the people right now in the world at this very moment, all the Bill Notts, all the former Kerrys with hopeless depression and anxiety. That's the ultimate goal of the documentary. And I don't believe you can change people and just say, just trust me, just do the carnivore diet, but you can inspire people. And that's what we're doing with the documentary. Robyn's story is going to inspire people. Bill Nott's story is going to inspire people. And so for those of you that are new, that are jumping on and know what we're talking about, that's the idea behind this documentary. Yes. It's real documented stories of individuals overcoming incredible health issues. Some of them over the course of a year, eating a proper human diet. Good or bad, we're just showing the truth. Sorry, I'm rambling now, Robyn, but I'll say one last thing. Right. The thing that I'm really proud of with our documentary is it has been entirely funded by the crowd. I put my own money in it. I put all of my own time into it, but the crowd and the community, and that is a very rare thing for a documentary that's going to be of this quality. Almost every documentary, sadly, that you see cannot get made unless there's some corporate sponsorship, which then creates a bias. A lot of the stuff we watch on Netflix that a lot of us carnivores don't really agree with or like is sponsored by Beyond Meat or some corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly, there's some huge bias in it always, and it's sponsored by a company that stands to make millions or billions of dollars if you follow that bias. Ours is not that. It's all crowdfunded. So our goal is just put the truth out there, good or bad, and that is it. We don't have some ulterior motive.
Right. So what are we talking about, you guys? The nationwide car wash. So we are looking for folks all over the country and all over the world to help us raise funds for this amazing, amazing documentary that's being made, that Kerry just talked about, and all of the reasons why we need to do this. We all know if we're doing a proper human diet, we know the benefits, but we're just we're like not even a drop in the bucket, of all of the millions and billions of people that need healing in their bodies. And so we are planning a nationwide car wash, and we're looking for you to host a car wash in your area. So we want to find people in every single state that are interested in doing a car wash in your area. And then, we're going to work with you. We have a bundle that we're going to send out to you. I dropped a link in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat again. Hopefully you guys are able to pick this link up. This is a link to our form where you can volunteer to be a host of one of our nationwide car wash locations on the date. The date of the nationwide car wash is August 10th. So hopefully that date will work for everybody. As Gie mentioned, you guys, if you can't do a car wash, do a bake sale or do a yard sale or whatever you can do to help us to raise funds, because it's going to cost thousands and thousands of dollars for us to get this movie made. And we definitely want, yay, somebody clicked it. Hey, Rebecca, thank you for clicking. Yes, click the link. Go in, register, become one of our hosts that's going to host one of these locations, and let's raise some money. Let's raise a whole bunch of money. As Gie said, we're targeting $100,000. So that's not small potatoes. We want to make the movie. We want to make it a shoo-in that this movie is made, period. No doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. And I know that you guys all feel that same way. As we said, there are some incentives. Of course, everybody that donates $500 to the movie is getting their name in the credits. And then there was one other thing that I wanted to mention. I'm just kind of looking at the letter here, that you're going to receive this letter when you register or, sign up to be a host. But regardless of the amount that you raised, your effort and dedication are immensely valued. Every participant will receive a special thank you and acknowledgement on the Healing Humanity website, as well as early access to the Healing Humanity trailer as a token of our appreciation. So you can be the first to find out. You can be the first to see it. It's going to be amazing, as you know. And I'll stop talking and let Kerry talk now.
No, I love it. Like I said, too, I'm a very loyal person. So whatever we can do, too, if you're willing to host this and you need to, I like for members that join our membership, I always say you can email me, put members in the subject. I'll always answer members. And if you're doing this, too, the same loyalty extends to you. So if there's anything I can do, if you need to talk or chat or questions, email to the best of my ability, I'll definitely do that. I'm so thankful you're doing this, Robyn and Gie, and oh my goodness, Gie on a cruise, 60th birthday. What dedication! You guys are the best. I'm so thankful.
Yes, we are so excited. When Gie mentioned it to me, she was like, we need to do something to help Kerry. He can't raise all this money by himself. Right.
Yeah. Well, quick shout out, because we got a bunch of team of volunteers that have been so helpful.
Yes.
But I totally appreciate it, because that is the biggest task for me. That's like my biggest thing. I keep doing these we did the 24-hour live stream in September. We did a 10-hour live stream. All that was for fundraising. And then I continue to do more live streams and interviews. And every one of those is to keep the momentum for the documentary going. And every time we do those, we'll have a couple of little trickle of donations coming in. So it's the hardest part of this job. Like if we had the funds right now, we would be done with the documentary right now. We're building the funds up. We're filming more, building funds up, filming more. That's not to say we still have a lot of money in the coffers, but it goes very quickly, especially when we get into this next phase of the documentary that we're working on. So the other thing I'll say real quick is I am so genuinely excited to share what we've filmed so far with everyone. I know everyone's excited. They keep asking, when can we see it? When's it going to be done? Our editor, John, is working on our Angel Studios Torch. I talked about this a while ago. We kind of backburnered that because we had to put together a trailer that we premiered at Hack Your Health that was specifically for them. But like I said, we filmed 26 individuals. And when we were in Austin, we filmed 14. It was a whirlwind of interviews, 14 interviews. And beyond my expectations, really, and I'm not trying to hype this up, there were a couple interviews that just like this brought it to the next level. All of the doctors were amazing. Of course, I got to shout out Dr. Kiltz again because that something happened with Dr. Kiltz. Dr. Kiltz, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. It's like he was working his whole life for this moment, preparing for this moment. The interview he gave for the documentary is going to bring the entire documentary to a whole other level. And just I've watched it like 3 times now too, Robyn. I was telling Jen, I'm like, I just want to watch that first 10 minutes of it again. And I think we filmed him for 2.5 hours.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm going to watch just the first time. I watched the whole 2.5 hours again. It's like hypnotic, mesmerizing. He's just speaking from the heart, speaking the truth, and just on another level. But all of the doctors. So for those that are new here, we filmed Dr. Baker, the original carnivore. He was, of course, incredible. We filmed Dr. Chafee twice on 2 different days while in Austin. Dr. Kiltz, as I mentioned, and Chafee, Baker,
Ovadia.
Kiltz. Dr. Ovadia was there, and I'm actually, Robyn, I'm filming him in 5 days from now. We're going down to Illinois. He's graciously allowing us to film him in the hospital setting, which is just going to take the documentary to the next level. And I'm so excited to film him in particular because he was one of several reasons I started carnivore. I watched so many videos and researched so much. I had congestive heart failure, irregular heartbeat, and I was terrified to start because of my heart. And then I saw this guy, a heart surgeon who's performed thousands of heart surgeries, talking about proper human diet and how it's helped him out and what he's recommending for his patients. So really looking forward to that for sure. Hey, real quick, we've got some new members. Thank you so much, Frank Sly, Granny Carnivore, Kay Calhoun. And then we've got Mr. Tremblay, gifted 5 Homestead How memberships. Nice. Thank you so much for that. Also a new member. And then Carnivore Stan, thank you so much. Carnivore Stan is one of our amazing volunteers. He's been helping so much with the documentary for a long time now. Gifted 5 Homestead How memberships as well. Thank you, Stan.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. You guys have some great ideas in the comments. Somebody's talking about doing a barbecue sale. Yes. Somebody's talking about, does it have to be on August 10th? Well, we're going to be live streaming on August 10th. But whatever day you can do, when you do it, sign up, do it on the day that you can do it, and donate the money to the documentary. You're going to fill out a form. You're going to fill out a waiver. You're going to, get all your training materials and everything that you need to be able to do the whatever it is you're going to do. We're doing a car wash, nationwide car wash. But if you want to do a barbecue sale, if that's what works best in your area, do that. And then
rummage
raise
sale.
The money.
Rummage sale is another option too.
Rummage
It's garage sale season, right? Jen's been talking about doing one.
Yeah. So whatever it is that you can do it heartily.
Right. And try to do something outdoors, right? We can get outside, get that sunshine, and car wash, rummage sale, barbecue.
Yes. So there's a few requirements though, and I want to just mention those to you guys really quick. So we're looking for people who can do the following things. So If you're a team leader for the nationwide car wash, we want you to secure the location. So we're making some suggestions like gas stations, school parking lots, auto parts stores, shopping mall parking lots, wherever you can find, even like church parking lots that you can find. You're going to recruit and manage the volunteers. So we gave some suggestions around who you can identify for volunteers. There are students that need volunteer hours. Get some of those guys to come in and help you. Get your church youth group to do it and come and help you volunteer at the car wash. It is 8 to noon, so it's not a long time. And like Gie was saying, you can extend your hours if you want to, but we're doing from 8 a.m. to noon, your time. So we're going to be live streaming and, shouting you guys out. You're going to gather all the supplies, so everything that you need to do the car wash. This information will be in the letter that comes to you. You'll promote the event. So you're going to use the social media. You're going to use your community boards, word of mouth to spread the word. And then you're going to set up on the event day live streaming check-ins. So we're going to be live streaming on Kerry's channel on that day, and then all of our channels as well. So myself and Gie Brown will be live streaming on our channels as well. But we want you to check in, and we want to find out how your car wash is going on that day. And then also you're going to collect and submit all the donations. So you'll be the person who's responsible for gathering all the funds and making sure that all those funds get pushed out into the donate.healinghumanity.movie website, which I think is the GoFundMe. Is that right, Kerry?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're going to donate it all to the GoFundMe. And then, of course, you're going to clean up and make sure that you leave everything better than when you found it. And it's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm just imagining now, just checking in with different folks all over the country. For those of you that don't know, we use this program called StreamYard. It's very user-friendly. So even if you're on a phone, we can literally send you a link. And if you have a camera, you can check right in on the camera. And so we'll have people in the background here. We'll be able to check in with Jen and check in with other people and see how it's going and shout you out. And it's exciting.
Let's take a quick poll, Kerry. How many people are in the chat?
225.
All right, 225 people. How many of you would be interested in participating in the nationwide car wash, nationwide barbecue, nationwide rummage sale, nationwide steak bake sale, whatever it is that you're going to do at your location? Give us a thumbs up if you're thinking that you might be interested in doing this event.
Thumbs up, like this, Jen.
Where's the camera? You got me. I'm really like wrapping my brain around all this stuff, trying to figure out what else we could do for this. Obviously, I help carry out when I can. Like the salt shakers are a huge thing for me because I actually see those come in. So every day I'm getting between 7 and 10 orders every day for the salt shakers, which is awesome because that's something I see. I don't go into any of Kerry's accounts and see, okay, somebody donated to this, somebody donated to that. So it's super amazing seeing actually something that I'm sending out that I know that I'm being a part of. So that's super awesome. This is so great of you guys to start this. And like she said, rummages, bake sales, taking dogs for walks. How about that even? You know, my girls would do that, go door to door and say, hey, can we walk your dog or something for $5? You know, whatever, any kind of thing will definitely help.
We've been meaning to do a big rummage sale, and we could do it here at the theater too.
Yeah.
So I could be live streaming, rummage sale going on upstairs, checking in.
Exactly.
That would be awesome. I mean, you know, every little bit is going to help. You know, even the $1 or $2 that you're donating as you're a member of Kerry's community, YouTube takes part of that money. So just so you know, YouTube takes part of that money. Yeah. And so, you know, we don't get all of that to go to the movie, but every little bit helps. If you guys, and I don't know, Kerry, if you're going to show a little bit of the trailer, if you have any pictures of the setup that you guys have, it's absolutely incredible what we saw in Austin, what it takes to do this filming. You know, the place that they booked in Austin was absolutely beautiful. And they had some really good, you know, locations for doing filming. But when I saw the gear, I was like, oh my God, this costs money. It costs money.
Yeah, we got a compliment. I'll pull up a couple pictures too from the event and filming. Let me see if I can find some of these. Dr. Barry shouted us out the other day, talking about the quality of the documentary, which was very nice of him to say. Someone had left him a super chat and mentioned Healing Humanity.
Nice.
I have a little presentation with a couple clips like to show of different folks we've been filming. Let me see. I'll share that here quickly. Also got a bunch of photos. We're getting a lot of thumbs up. That's cool to see. Let me share this real quick here. Just yeah, I'll show a couple of these clips here. Okay. This is we showed a little bit of this in Austin, but just to give you guys an idea for anyone that's new, the idea behind Healing Humanity is to explore real stories, evoke strong emotions. That's one of the biggest things with the documentary too, is make a real human connection. As Dr. Kiltz has said many times, it's the documented stories that matter. We're covering different health topics: obesity, diabetes, cancer, women's health, heart disease, autoimmune disorders. And that begs the question, does humanity need healing? And I think we all agree here. Humanity definitely needs healing. 50 million Americans suffer from mental illness. 44% of college students. Cancer rates are up. Heart disease is the #1 killer. Type 2 diabetes is hitting folks younger and younger and younger. So definitely humanity needs healing. Maybe I should share this quick, Robyn. This is just a little video. This isn't a trailer for the documentary, but some of this is the tricky part for everyone that's watching. Some of the stuff that's going in the documentary, we have to keep unique for the documentary. These are some various YouTube clips, but they kind of tell the story of what the problem is. So I'm going to hit play on this. And Robyn, if you could just give me a thumbs up if the audio comes through, okay? Because sometimes StreamYard's weird that way.
Humanity absolutely needs healing because it's very, very sick. You know, we have had the largest burden of chronic disease and obesity and mental health issues that we have ever had in human history.
Diabetes, cancer, heart disease, it's running rampant. It's all the way we, number one, eat.
And most people have been eating the wrong way or feeding their brains improperly every single day for their entire lives. So they have no idea.
We're so sick as a society, but it isn't just bodily sick. When you don't feed your body, you're not feeding your brain, your mind is sick, your spirit is sick, your body is sick.
Is it normal to have a life where we're all living with chronic medical conditions? Is it normal that so many of our friends and family are suffering from depression and anxiety and other mental illnesses? Is it normal that we have to be on chronic medical medicines for the rest of our lives?
And we can't break through the system.
But if you're not eating a proper human diet, yeah, you're washed up at 50. You go get in the recliner and you basically stay there for anywhere from 5 to 25 years and then you die. And that's not the way, I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. I think that at 50, you should be a dangerous human being.
And finding out what is the real truth about what we're supposed to be putting into our bodies that people didn't even have to think about 100 years ago.
You need to eat real food.
I'm just saying, eat this real food and stop eating this fake food. That's literally the message in its entirety.
We have billions of people around the world who have suffered for decades and died young because of this.
So that gives you a little idea. Like I said, a lot of those were YouTube clips that we've since filmed professionally. We filmed Dr. Chafee, Dr. Barry on location professionally. We got some good stuff in YouTube, but of course we can't use StreamYard YouTube streaming video in the documentary, but gives you a little bit of an idea maybe. Let's see what else we got. Here's all of our experts. Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Georgia Eid, Dr. Tony Hampton, Dr. Robert Kiltz, Dr. Philip Ovadia, Dr. Sean Baker, Dr. Anthony Chafee, and Professor Thomas Seyfried. And then, of course, we got Bill Nott.
Yes.
I think when we gave the presentation in Austin, I think Bill got the biggest applause. No big surprise there. He's got a huge fan base.
Yes.
So I'm so excited for Bill because we're going back there to film him in a month. 1
Oh my
month from now.
gosh.
Next month, we will be filming him celebrating 1 year on carnivore, celebrating him walking upright. Robyn, that's going to be the most, I get goosebumps thinking about it now, because when Emma and I left him, he was hunched over like this. And I said, just to walk to the toilet, I said, could you just stand up like even for a second? He said, I can't do it. I've been crouched over for so long. The pain is too bad. And now just on his last video, these aren't any spoiler alerts, you guys. If you're watching Bill Nott's video, this is all on his channel. He posted this one. He walked across his driveway upright, fast. Too. I'm like, slow down, as Lynn Tucker Carnivore says. Stop hot dogging it, Bill. You're going to hurt yourself. Take baby steps. So
he's doing amazing. He's doing amazing. And we want the whole world to know about this, you know, and it's getting out there little by little. And I feel like the carnivore community has grown so much since I saw you on the pergola, but that we still have a long way to go. A long way to go.
Yeah. You know, one of the things, I really appreciate all the nice words and feedback from you and Gie. One of the things I realized a while ago, actually, when we were filming Dr. Barry, Adam said this and it stuck with me. It's like, this is so much bigger than me now. And it's a big responsibility for me, but this is about Bill's story. This is about Jeff's story. And all of these individuals that are in the documentary had this urge, this need, like, my story needs to be told because I suffered unnecessarily. And there's other people out there suffering that could be inspired by it. Like, you think about Jeff DeProsperous, he's on a journey to be cancer-free right now. And he's spending his time on YouTube trying to inspire other people to show them how much carnivore has helped him. Like, just think about that. Think about that, what he's doing with his time. It's incredible. So it's bigger than me. And I'm thankful to be in the position to tell these stories, but it's way bigger than me. It's all about these individual stories. So one other one here real quick. Some of you may not have seen this. That's rancher Maggie. She's actually 83 now. She was 82 when we filmed her. Flexing the muscles there. 82-year-old carnivore. She's been eating a proper human diet for 65 years.
Amazing.
She could lift me up and carry me, no problem, at 83 years old and sharp as a tack. Like, we had to keep reminding ourselves, we're talking to an 82-year-old right now. It's unbelievable. She had so much wisdom. We were there for 4 or 5 days filming her. And we could do a documentary just on aging and Maggie. Dr. Tony Hampton.
Dr. Tony is amazing.
I love Dr. Tony Hampton. I'm
Bill
so
Nott
excited.
is here.
What's that?
Bill Nott is here.
Oh, Bill has entered the building. Awesome. Dr. Tony Hampton, for those of you, if you guys aren't following this man on YouTube, social media, you're missing out. He is incredible. What I love about him, Robyn, he's practicing what he preaches. He was vegan for many years. He's carnivore now. But he sees so many patients and he's helping so many patients get off their medication and get their lives back. He's walking the walk. He's talking the talk. He's practicing what he's preaching. And he's just got such a powerful message. He was the first expert we filmed for the documentary. So
awesome. He's awesome. I got a chance to meet him in Chicago and just an awesome person.
next level. Yeah. Next level. The world needs more Dr. Tony Hamptons for sure.
Absolutely. Yep. For sure.
Checking back in on the chat here. Wow, we got a lot of thumbs up coming through, Robyn. This is pretty cool. We got
nice.
Jill, Sandra. We call a rummage sale a white elephant sale, and they do really well both for donations and seekers.
Nice. Love it.
City Carnivore with the thumbs up. Everett Randolph with the thumbs up.
Nice.
Okay.
So you guys, if you're thumbing up, if you're thinking about doing this, click the link that I just put in the chat and come and fill the form out. Let's get ready. Let's go.
Wow. Rabbit hole or me. JMEJ.
Nice.
Here's the link Robyn mentioned.
Fill it out and then come and be part of this great effort that we're trying to put together. We really want to help this documentary out. All of these amazing, I mean, we saw some incredible footage on YouTube from when you went to see Bill in Alaska. Just, can you just imagine what the footage is like? I just can't even. I mean, I saw Jenn shed a little tear while she was watching it.
A little. Yeah.
I'm like, I just cannot wait to see this movie. I cannot wait for it to come out. My mom keeps asking, when is it coming out? I'm like, Mom, it's not done yet. It's yet.
That's the number one question I've been getting, Robyn. When's it going to be ready? When's it going to be ready? We've, like I said, we filmed 26 individuals, which is great, but Bill, who we're going to follow for a year, hasn't hit a year yet. And a lot of people don't realize this, but when Bill hits a year, it's not like, oh, we're done with the documentary now. Now we got to take the footage from him hitting 1 year. It's got to be color graded. It's got to be edited. It's got to be brought into the whole rest of the other story sort of thing. So we still got a while left. And I like to think of it this way. This is a huge opportunity and we only get one chance at it. Job's worth doing. It's worth doing well. We want to do the best job we can. So we don't want to rush it. We don't want to drag our feet either, but there's still some very powerful stories we need to add to it. There's just a couple spots we're trying to fill in. We're doing a big type 2 diabetes live stream with Dr. Tony Hampton and Dr. Ken Berry. That's coming up on the 20th. I should double check that. And that's people that are thriving with type 2 diabetes using a proper human diet. By the way, anyone listening, if you had type 2 diabetes, did a proper human diet, and you're reversing things, you're having great results, please send me an email. We're inviting more people to that live stream. The goal of that is to share just quick stories, testimonials from people that overcame type 2 diabetes. Part of the reason for that, too, is to also find someone, hint, hint, for the documentary as well. We have a couple candidates for that area. Women's health, fertility, that's another area in the documentary we're still looking to film some individuals for and looking for some stories for. We're looking for stories kind of across the board because, as I've mentioned before, the plan after the documentary is to do a series. And in the series, we might have a whole episode on type 2 diabetes or a whole episode on women's health, for example.
So Aunt B is asking, she's saying, you know, I just would feel more comfortable sending a check. You can send a check. I don't know where the check goes to, Kerry. I just put in the donate.healinghumanity.movie in the chat. But if somebody wants to mail something, do we have a location where they can mail it to?
Yeah, I need to get like a proper PO box for that, but we do have a separate like LLC set up for that. So if you're interested in doing that, the best thing is just shoot me an email, homesteadhow@gmail.com, and I'll get you all of those details so that the check is made out directly to the documentary and all of that.
Okay, I just put that in the chat for you.
Yeah, and honestly, if you do that, every single penny goes 100% to the documentary. If you do the GoFundMe, that is the majority, the biggest bang for our buck. We appreciate the YouTube super chats, but YouTube takes a larger chunk of that. So GoFundMe is the biggest bang for your buck other than sending a check in terms of what will go towards the documentary.
And then I just said, like, if you want to make your donation and make it, you know, be part of the nationwide car wash. So you want to just go, I'm not going to host a car wash. I just want to donate. Go out and donate on donate.healinghumanity.movie and just put NWCW in the note. And then we'll know, Kerry will know when he sees that it's part of the nationwide car wash.
Awesome. All right. I'm just checking the chats here. Wow, we got a lot of chat coming through. Let me just see real quick if there's anything else. Oh, we got in the documentary. I'll just go through this real quick. Jeff DeProsperous, my good friend who's doing really well right now on a journey to be cancer-free. We filmed him and both of his sons. Robyn, like you're talking about being excited for the documentary. Wait until you see the Jeff DeProsperous footage. This guy, such an inspiration, Energizer Bunny, become like a best friend of mine. I absolutely love this guy and his kids. But he got us insider access, multiple locations. He took us to his osteopath, his naturopath. We got to see the treatments that he's doing. We could barely keep up with, and then of course the cold plunge that he took me on. But his boys are absolutely incredible.
Cold plunge. Oh,
you did a cold plunge too in Austin, right?
I did.
How was it?
Ooh, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever do one again. I mean, maybe if I got sick and I needed to do it, I would do it just because I had to. But if I don't have to, I don't think I'm going to do it again.
Right.
My brain turned off for 12 hours. I couldn't think of anything. I was like brain dead for a whole 12 hours. So
I think I'm good for a while. I'll share my joke real quick because people in Austin, Robyn was there, got a kick out of this. It's the truth. But if you guys can see that picture on the right, that's me and Jeff in a bathtub. That was a cold plunge. And the second picture is Adam and myself filming Jeff. And we filmed all day, like nonstop. It was this isn't like vacation or any fun time. It was film. And I hadn't called Jenn at all the whole day, right? And so I just texted her that picture of the cold plunge of me and Jeff in a bathtub, and I gave her no explanation whatsoever. What did you think of that?
I don't know. I just kind of texted back, and I'm like, you need to come home.
Yeah,
because I don't know who this Jeff guy is yet. I mean, the thing that threw me off is the ducky.
There's a rubber ducky in the bathtub with us.
I'm like, seriously? I mean, 2 men in a bathtub, okay, but a ducky? No.
Right. It's pretty funny too, because I don't know what a cold plunge is supposed to look like, but that is just a bathtub with cold water in it. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I can't wait.
I did was 40 degrees. They had the little temperature thing right there. I was like, oh my God.
Right.
But I did it, and I'm glad that I did it. But boy, that was crazy. I don't think I'm doing that again anytime soon.
Right. I guess the last thing I'll share here, our goal with the documentary is to reach millions of people. So I've said many times that Netflix is the biggest streaming service. If we could get on Netflix, that'd be amazing. Who knows if Netflix will have us or not, but our aspirations are even higher now. And we're trying to get on Angel Studios, which would mean if that works out, we could be on the big screen. And then it would be like a hybrid. Then maybe it'd be a Netflix or Amazon or HBO or something afterwards. But our aspirations are higher, getting on Angel Studios. That's what we're working on right now, is finishing our torch, which is just a prototype of the documentary. So more to come soon on that. Our editor, John, is working on that as we speak.
Awesome. So we had somebody just ask what was the big announcement. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys one more time. So Gie Brown came to me and said, how can we help Kerry raise money for the Healing Humanity documentary? And we came up with the idea of a nationwide car wash. So we're inviting all of you to come and partner with us and partner with Kerry to raise funds for this documentary. We know it's going to take thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars for this movie to actually be made. So they're doing a fantastic job. They're being very fiscally responsible with the finances and doing this stuff top notch, you guys. I don't know if you have a picture of your setup, but the gear, it's absolutely incredible what they're doing and how professionally this is being done. Adam is also a rock star. So many people on the team, just absolutely incredible team that are working together to do this. But Gie and I wanted to do something, and we wanted to bring it to you guys and say, hey, you can help with this. You know, maybe you don't have $100 or $500 to donate or $1,000. Some people are donating big money. That's awesome for them. But maybe you don't have that. But you can help out with this by becoming a host for our nationwide car wash. The date of the nationwide car wash is going to be August 10th. It's going to be 8 o'clock to noon in your location. So 8 o'clock to noon, wherever you are. And we're going to be live streaming. We're going to do shout outs. We're going to have you guys showing the trailer that came from Austin, from Hack Your Health, talking about the proper human diet. So we definitely want you to partner with us. I'm going to put this link in the chat just one more time. If I can. Okay, so now I have a different link. I'll put the link back in the chat again, just so you have it. So you can go there. You can click the link. You can decide to become a host of a location. We're looking for all 50 states to do it. That's really our aspiration, is that all 50 states, we have multiple locations going where we are just generating this energy around the proper human diet and Healing Humanity, the movie. And so we hope that you will partner with us and come and be a part of this amazing. That is the huge announcement that we have, and we're super excited about it.
Yeah, here's a few. I've got some bigger ones too. I'll share in just a second. Huge shout out to Adam. Adam's really brought the documentary to the next level. He's an amazing photographer as well. A lot of these pictures he took. One of these, my favorite one here. Well, there's a couple favorites, but Dr. Barry right here, and then Dr. Hampton. You can see a little bit of the setup, but let me actually, I've got some more here I can share. It'll give us a little bit of a better view. And actually, some of these I don't think I've shared before. Here's a couple never before seen, maybe. There we go. This was in Austin, Fredericksburg, filming Pastor Jimmy and Annette. They're carnivore pastors, and they're amazing individuals. This was Adam. Adam setting things up there. Let me see here. Go to the next one. This was the setup in their church. This was a crazy setup. And huge shout out to Ashley. I don't know if you see there in the back. That's Ashley Carnivore Brothers. Came along with us and was a huge help. I don't know how we would have got because a lot of the stuff we filmed in Austin was in our Airbnb, so we could set it up and spend literally hours setting it up, perfecting it, getting everything right, and then Dr. Chafee would walk in and just sit down. Well, we had to take the equipment to the church and set it up there and tweak everything. So those are our big lantern lights that Adam was setting up there. There's me and Ashley. I can't wait to share this footage too. Adam knocked this absolutely out of the park when we were filming. You could see a little, this is just a photograph, but the lights in the background when we filmed Pastor Jimmy and Annette, their words were amazing, but I guess the cinematography that Adam was able to capture was just amazing. So Pastor Jimmy and Annette sat right there, and then I was on the other side in that chair filming them.
Nice.
There's another shot. Oh, this was a really kind of touching moment. They watched the trailer for the first time, and yeah, it was. Let me see here. That's the Bill Nott part. So I won't give too much away, but there we were afterwards. Oh, that was a very good meal I had.
Yes, that looks good.
Yeah. So let me see here. Okay. Yeah, so let me see. We got a couple more chats here. I starred. Dr. Nelson. Not everyone may be able to do it, but if you can, please sign up at the highest membership level, $24.99 a month, and that might be a way to contribute on a regular basis at a relatively low amount. Thank you for that, Dr. Nelson. If you guys don't know Dr. Nelson either, check him out. I had him on my channel. I met him and talked to him. Robyn, you got to meet Dr. Nelson in Austin. He was great. And then when he came back, he hit 1 year on carnivore, and he wanted to share a story on my channel. And oh my goodness, what an incredible story. Another doctor practicing what he preaches, and just lost an incredible amount of weight and regained his health eating a proper human diet. In terms of the memberships that Dr. Nelson is mentioning, we do a members-only live stream every single Thursday at 3 p.m. Central. And I try to do members-only behind-the-scenes videos. So when we filmed Dr. Barry, I did a couple of those videos behind the scenes, only go out to the members. And if you're a member, I always try to answer those comments first. And you can email me as a member if you have like a specific question. Just put member in the subject and I try to answer those ones quicker. So really, really, really appreciate all of our members. That's been so helpful. Adam and I were like looking at some of the auditing and the accounting, and we had to get some lights when we went to film Dr. Barry. We had some, but we had to get more that we were renting. We were able to purchase those with funds from the members. So we see these memberships coming in, and every penny's going right towards the documentary, either traveling or filming or the equipment for it. Lisa's asking, will you have a website to list what states and where the car washes are being held so people can connect?
That's a great idea. We will definitely, I'm taking notes as far as you got the suggestions that you guys have. So I'm definitely going to take this back. Gie and I will collaborate and we'll figure out what we're going to do there.
Yeah, that's cool. Because some people might get it. I didn't even think of this, Robyn, but it's almost like a little mini carnivore meetup. Like if you go to one of these car washes, you can meet another fellow carnivore. I'm not trying to hype this up, but I'm going to hype it up a little bit. there's nothing more fun in the world than meeting other carnivores. I had another one come to the theater yesterday, and I was at the concession stand all by myself. I talked to this guy for like an hour and a half. It was awesome. That carnivore energy and connection. So yeah, that's a great idea, Lisa. We can basically, we're having car washes across the United States, other parts of the world if you're willing to do it, and then almost a little mini meetup. At least you can go shake someone's hand, talk to another carnivore, connect, network with one.
Yeah, I would even say, even if you don't even need a car wash, maybe just go and donate. You know, if somebody can even put that out there too, that if they wanted to donate somehow, some other way.
Yeah. My buddy Chris Stearns, he does karate in the garage, limited edition McButter Pants t-shirts, $60 a pop. I'd buy one.
McButter Pants.
Yeah. So for those that don't know that are watching, my girls, every time they find an old picture of me, Robyn, they're like, "Oh, there's Dad when he was Fatty McButter Pants." So that's my shame nickname. That's my why right now, so I don't return to Fatty McButter Pants. We got a comment from Tammy. I was hoping Jenn would wear pink again. Lady, you need color in your life. Black is okay for when someone has died. You might feel like part of you has died, but you're coming to life in a new way. There you go. What do you think about that? You like black? Well, she's wearing the Montello Theater shirt now, so but you have been wearing more different colors.
I've been wearing a lot more colors, but unfortunately, the clothes that I've been buying is too big for me. So, and every time I size down, it's still too big. So I'm kind of like wasting my money, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. So this is an old Montello T-shirt. I made this myself. So yeah, I gotta wear T-shirts or a sweater, I should say. I made it myself, so I have to wear sweaters or T-shirts here that say Montello Theater. So I do wear other clothes and other things, but when I'm here at the theater, I gotta represent, as Kerry would say. So
hey, Arlene Blackwood. Hi, Kerry, Jenn, and Robyn. Hello,
Hey,
Arlene.
Hi.
We got a new member, an EK. Carnivore Scott says a question. Do you have any idea of how many in the carnivore community might be veterans? Just thinking it might be something to champion. I don't have an idea. I bet you carnivore soldier Larry, maybe we should talk to him. I don't know. I've talked to quite a few. I've interviewed a gentleman named Arn, A-R-N, who's got an incredible story. He's a veteran. I'm all for supporting veterans. For those of you who don't know, at the movie theater, Jenn and I started an initiative a couple months ago where veterans are free forever at the theater. You will never pay for a ticket. We put $500 of our own personal funds into that for the first 100 veterans. And then we were like, we'll just keep re-upping it. But we had a campground. This was crazy, Robyn. This ties into this because someone said, what about a meat raffle? We had a campground. We didn't ask them. We didn't have any relationship with them. They loved that we were supporting veterans. And so they did a meat raffle. And they raised $1,200. They came with a check for $1,200. Every penny going towards our veteran fund to pay for the next $1,200 worth of veterans.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. And then I'm like, have you ever been to a meat raffle, Robyn?
I've never even heard of a meat raffle.
Me either. I've heard of it in Wisconsin. It's like a thing, but I don't know how it works or anything. Someone in the comments, I missed it, I apologize, said, what about a meat raffle? Maybe a good idea. I don't know. I don't know that much about it. I'll have to do a little more research on that. But Jill K said, Kerry, I found you from watching Bill. Oh, that's awesome. Speaking of Bill, Bill is in the chat. Lynn Tucker Carver said, Maggie is my hero. She's my hero too. Yes. I told Maggie, I said, I talk to Maggie still a lot too. She texts me a lot. She sends me pictures of work going on the farm. And I said, you got to get a shirt. There should be a Maggie shirt that says, I want to be like Maggie when I grow up.
Right.
We got Rebecca. Tony Hampton is so nice, so kind, and really just wants to help people. And his wife is the same. Oh, we got Bob, Pa Beater, member for 10 months. Beater. Wonderful news, Kerry. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. All right.
Oh, so I see some, opportunities that we have. I'll work with Gie and see what we can come up with around websites with locations of the car washes. I hope that you guys have been clicking the link and signing up to be a host. And remember that the date of our live stream is going to be August 10th. Somebody mentioned doing a QR code that goes out with the paperwork that they can use to bring up the trailer. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure we can figure it out and put that on the documentation. And then people want to know where they can volunteer to be part of a car wash if they don't want to host one themselves. So I'll work with Gie and we'll figure out how we can get that information and share it out to everybody so that you guys can know who's doing these car washes. And
Yeah,
where they're gonna be
absolutely.
located.
Wow, I've got a lot of
Yeah, he's really far behind. I'm kind of reading
Sorry.
on the side too. I don't dare touch his mouse and go through these.
It jumps around a lot. I'm like, oh, I'm caught up. And then I'm like, no, there's like 50 more there. Papa Carnivore said, you're looking mighty trim, Jen. Way to go, girl.
Thank you.
How you feeling, Jen? Everyone's always asking, how you doing on Carnivore? You're well over 100 days now, right?
Yeah, like I said, I don't really keep track, but it's over 100 days. I've lost over 40 pounds so far. But like I said, I tell people it's not for the weight. Of course, I want to lose weight, but you know what? My Aunt Flo's, I struggled for many, many years of having these awful, awful Aunt Flo's. And you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just kind of look it up. But it's been a lot better. My brain fog has lifted. I had some depression. I still have ups and downs, but who doesn't? But I've been a lot happier lately. I think I've been in a better mood a lot. So, I mean, it's not just for the losing weight. Of course, that's the better part of it. I'm more active. I can walk around. Kerry and Emma did a 6.5 mile walk today.
5.5.
Okay, 5.5. I couldn't even do that yet. I'm still working my way up there, but someday I will get there. But yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot better than I was before. Really loving life and just been really busy. I feel kind of bad that I haven't been doing like a daily update or a weekly update. It's just I've been so busy with things and kind of just lose track of it. So I appreciate everybody asking. And
so Jen, we know how much time YouTube takes, so don't feel bad.
Thank you.
It takes lots of time.
Yeah.
So you got to live your life too. Well, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's sad. Our triplets will actually be 17 on Tuesday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where did that time even go? Yeah. So I'm going to be doing something with them on Tuesday for sure. So I'll be offline for a little while.
Nice. Yes. Awesome.
Rebecca said, Homestead How, if there's a premiere, I am so going to be on that red carpet. Oh, there's going to be a premiere
Me
for sure.
too.
Right upstairs at Montello Theater is one, and there's a theater in Watertown. And the plan is to premiere it at several theaters. A lot of times with independent documentary films, that's what they end up doing is they'll kind of tour around and go to some big theaters all around the country, hopefully. So that'll be fun. It'll be a bunch of little carnivore meetups too. That'll be cool.
Yes, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait for the movie to come out, to be honest. I'm like ready to see it.
I've been one of the lucky ones because whenever they get to go film, I actually get to see the stuff. So I'm really looking forward to when they go to Alaska again to see Bill. I am only like you guys. I get to see what you see on his channel, but when they come home, I get to see what they got to see.
I'm like, you got to. I want people to see it so bad, and she's like one of the few people I can show it to her and the girls. So I'm like, you got to see this. Look at this.
I'm so looking forward to that because I got to see behind the scenes of when Emma and Kerry got to go film him, and I'm going to be able to see behind the scenes when they get back that everybody's going to have to wait for. So I'm really looking forward to that, especially that one.
Nice.
Got a couple comments about doing a meat raffle with a freezer to put it in. You get more per ticket. Ooh.
Okay.
I guess with a meat raffle, you go and you get a ticket, you pay a certain amount of money, and then they raffle it off, and they have a couple different prizes, and the prizes are meat. My dad was telling me he went to one recently, and
you're gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
I never heard of it.
There's little paddles, or you spend like 50 cents on a paddle or something, and then you give so many. I don't really understand it either, but that was pretty good. Maybe we should do something like that because although it's chicken, we have a processing plant right close to us that does chicken. I mean, I don't know how many people that eat chicken, but I'm saying just out of the box, they have a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, we have to get like a big butcher box or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, a butcher box would be good. Yeah.
Hey, it's our friends JJ and Eric. Speaking of good YouTube channels, they came out, JJ and Eric, Robyn, came out to the Thiensville meetup we did with JT. And I was talking to these two, and I'm like, man, I feel bad. I know these people. I met them somewhere before. Where the heck do I know these two people from? And then I was like, wait a minute, you guys YouTubers? And they're like, yeah. And they had a YouTube channel, and I watch way too much YouTube, but I'm like, I watch your YouTube channel. I've seen several of your videos already. I pulled my phone up too. I showed them, like, I'm subscribed. Here's what I watched one earlier. They got a really cool YouTube. Awesome. I know I shout out other YouTube channels all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I only do it if I genuinely like the people and watch their channel. JJ and Eric have a great YouTube channel. Their banter, it's funny. It's like fun and funny, nice. And it's carnivore related, so it's good stuff.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
VIP barbecue with the premiere. Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for the premiere too, Robyn. I keep hyping it up, but it's the truth. I told like Dr. Tony Hampton, he's like, I got to get up to that theater someday. And I said, you're going to definitely have to come up here when we premiere the movie because it's going to say on the marquee, Healing Humanity starring Dr. Tony Hampton. I'm like, your wife can come up, get your picture taken in front of the marquee. Adam's like, you're promising everyone that. I'm like, I know it's going to be Friday will be Dr. Hampton, and then Saturday will have to be Dr. Baker. I'm like, everyone's going to have their name up there.
That's going to be so awesome. I just cannot wait. I really cannot wait. I can't wait for the movie to come out. So it's going to be amazing. And, just us being able to be a part of it. We're so thankful, Kerry, that you're allowing us this opportunity to do the nationwide car wash. So we appreciate that as well.
You guys are amazing that you're doing this. The volunteers, you, Gie, everybody that's doing all of this. It's I'm sorry, Kerry, it's not just Kerry, it's everybody that's doing it. Kerry's putting, a ton of work in this. Adam too. We have to do a big shout out to Adam. He's been doing an amazing job.
All the volunteers,
all the people that he's already went and filmed. I mean, it's everybody that we're all working together, which is so amazing.
On that note too, there's plans right now to do a big live stream with a lot of our volunteers because we keep saying all the volunteers, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So stay tuned. We're going to do a live stream and have all the volunteers on so you can see who are these amazing people that are helping with the documentary. We have a call like every week. So many people doing different tasks to bring all of this together. It is a big undertaking for sure. So stay tuned for that.
It definitely is a big undertaking, but it's going to be incredible. And the quality of the movie, I mean, if you look at some of the documentaries that are out there, like this one's going to beat all of them. The quality is just top notch. It is awesome.
Well, I appreciate that. Huge shout out, like I said, to Adam. He's really brought it to the next level. The other thing that I think really is going to set it apart from other documentaries is just this emotional connection. That's what I've watched so many documentaries, Robyn. I'm a geek. I love movies. I love documentaries, but some of them, they're just all heavy on science, and the science is important, and we're going to have the experts, we're going to have the science in there, but when the whole thing is science, you don't make a connection, and people, they just don't have the attention span these days. They're 5-10 minutes into it and they're on Netflix watching the next thing. What's on next? I don't think people are going to be able to watch Healing Humanity and change the channel. I really don't. When you hear Bill Nott's story in the beginning or Jeff DeProsperous, how are you going to watch that and see Bill stuck in his house for 4 years? Is he going to get out at the end and, I'm just going to change the channel? I don't want to watch that. Like, there's an emotional connection. And I think that's one thing we're doing very differently than most documentaries out there. It's real. It's not, then you have the reality shows, and some of that, unfortunately, nowadays is manufactured or scripted and things like that. This is just the truth. It's just real. But these emotional connections, I think, are going to keep people really engaged with the documentary for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to cut out. There was a lot of people here at the movie theater, so I think it's just ending, and I like to be up there when you say goodbye to everybody. So, and I'm sure it's going to be a huge cleanup. There definitely was the night before. So just want to say hi, bye, everybody. Thank you for everything. Stay here with Kerry and Robyn, and you guys rock. So we really love you, and take care. Have a great week. And I look forward to talking to you more. One quick thing, maybe he talked about it. I'm just going to throw it out there. If you're not on Facebook, on Homestead How, and to Return to Natural, go check it out. I've been trying to go out there every day. I'm out every day. Carrie's out every morning. We go out, get sunshine, ground everything first thing in the morning. But I'm just throwing it out there because I'm part of it. So thank you, everybody, for everything. Have a wonderful day, Robyn. And thank you for everything that you're doing. And I really look forward to meeting you.
Same, Jen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, what Jen was mentioning, on Facebook, Homestead How, it's a completely free group if you want to join it with us. Jen and I, Robyn, we're like, when I started carnivore, every single morning I'd go outside, I'd get natural sunshine, I'd put my feet in the grass. I did that, and then Wisconsin winter came and I started making excuses. So when I decided to do it again this year and Jen wanted to join me, I was like, why don't we just do a little free Facebook group and other people can join us? It's been so cool. People from all over the world putting their pictures in, getting their feet in the dirt and sunshine in their eyes.
I'm so surprised I had not heard about that until somebody posted it on my live stream last night. And I was like, oh, I got to go check that out. So Ed must be in there because Ed started walking in the sunshine. And I saw Ed is carnivorous dude.
Yeah.
I saw Ed's videos of him walking in the mornings. And so now I'm walking in the mornings too.
Isn't it awesome? It's just spreading. I love it. Yeah. Ed, who we met in Chicago, he was at the Chicago meetup. Yeah, he's been in there posting stuff and all sorts of other people that's inspiring me too. Like I figured I'm just going to do these 3 things: natural sunlight in the eyes first thing, fresh air, sunshine, and eat proper human foods. And then I'm seeing all these other things people are doing, like yoga and meditation and stretching. And I'm like, I gotta up my game. It's inspiring seeing it.
No, it's baby steps, just baby
steps.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. We're doing it it's completely free if anyone wants to join. It's just a rolling 30 days. So you can do whatever. I think when Jen and I were on day 21 right now,
nice.
I think when we hit day 30, we're just going to maybe do it again or do something a little bit differently. So
yeah, it's really good. I've been feeling really great since I started getting up in the morning and going outside and getting the morning sunrise in my eyes. So it's really helpful. I'm hoping that I can resolve my sleep issues by getting my circadian rhythm back into the right state by getting that morning sun. Yep.
I think it'll help you. It sounds like, oh, you get a little sunshine in your eyes in the morning. It works. Like, it is crazy. Jen's been saying the same thing. Our sleep has been so good since we've been doing this regularly every morning. The key for me was just the first light that hits my eyes has to be natural sunlight. Can't be a bathroom light or the phone or anything like that. It's kind of screws things up, but I don't know. That's what I've been doing, and my sleep has just been incredible. My head hits the pillow, and I'm out. I'm sleeping real deep.
How in the world are you getting up and the first light that is in your eyes is sunlight?
We have a window, and I leave the curtains open, and the sun comes up right through there. And I don't know, like the body gets used to it or whatever, but there's any little glimmer of light in there. It's easier for me too, Robyn, because we're on the homestead and we've got roosters. So usually when that light's out, the roosters are going too. So that wakes me up as well.
Yeah, that's good. Nice. I wondered about that because I'm like, okay. I mean, I definitely can tell that it's starting to get light outside, but I can't see the sunrise from where I'm at. There's a big block of trees that's right where the sunrise is at. So I can't see it when I even when I'm walking in the morning, I can see that it's coming up, but I can't see the actual sunrise.
Right.
It's black.
The other thing is, do you get the glasses for like at night? The what do they call
blue blockers?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten them yet.
I have them, but I haven't been using them yet, and I need to. I hear really good things about those too. If you're watching TV or on your phone at night at all, once it's dark out, it's supposed to help a lot. So lots of little things.
Yeah, I should probably do that because I do end up editing my videos late a lot of times. And so I'm definitely getting the blue light in my eyes before going to sleep. So that's probably something that I need to make sure I do is get those blue blockers so that I can block that out.
How was your trip? You were down did you go to Disney?
Yes. We went to Kissimmee. I don't know how to say it. Kissimmee or Kissimmee.
I'm not sure either.
Orlando. Yeah. Orlando area for a week with my my in-laws, my daughter and her husband, my baby daughter and her husband, and us, and all the kids went. So it was fun. We had a great time. Yeah, we just went to Animal Kingdom. We didn't really go to a bunch of Disney parks. We just went to one, and it was fun. Yeah.
I caught a couple of your videos, and it just looked like so much fun, like a whole caravan, getting the whole family going. That's really cool.
We usually do it every other year. and try to take the kids down and let them enjoy the the Florida weather and all that kind of thing. Everybody got sunburned. Everybody got overexposure to the sun because we're not used to that up here in Michigan. But when we were in Orlando, Michigan was like 90 degrees and Orlando was like 70 degrees.
Really? Wow, you got some good weather. That's nice.
It was nice. Yeah, it was nice. So it was pretty good. Kissimmee. Oh, Kissimmee.
We got Ribeye Ranger. Reminder: promoting Healing Humanity across your social media and YouTube is also very valuable. Example: we add the Healing Humanity website at the end of our videos on our channel. Thank you, Ribeye Ranger.
Nice.
We get that question too. Like, if you can't afford to donate, that's a great way to do it. Tagging Healing Humanity or linking to it or sharing the videos definitely helps as well.
That is awesome. Yes. So I need to do that. I do it sometimes, but I don't remember to do it all the time. But yes, I need to do it all the time so that, people can just see it out there.
Right. Awesome. Well, Robyn, I don't know if we got this one or this one came in later. Should we just do one more time before we kind of wrap things up?
Absolutely. So Gie Brown and I are hosting this nationwide car wash on August 10th to support the development, creation, production of the Healing Humanity documentary. And we are looking for you to partner with us. We're looking for volunteers across all the 50 states and across the world to help us raise funds for the Healing Humanity documentary. We'll be having a live stream on August 10th, 2024. And we're going to be talking with you guys as you host your car washes. We're going to, if you raise over $500 or more, your name will be going into the credits of the Healing Humanity documentary. And then everybody's going to get shouted out. Everybody who volunteers to host is going to get shouted out on the Healing Humanity website. And also, what was the other thing that we're doing? We're doing one other thing.
Yeah, I'll shout you out. I'll shout out your YouTube channel too on my own website, on my YouTube, I should say.
Yep. And we're going to get you some early access to the Healing Humanity trailer when that becomes available. So that's going to be really exciting. So we're looking for you guys to come on and partner with us. And we are not putting the burden of this on Kerry. Gie and I are hosting this with support from Kerry. We will be live streaming on Kerry's channel.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
On August 10th. So if you want to do a car wash, if you want to do a rummage sale, if you want to sell barbecue dinners, steaks, whatever you want to do to raise funds to support this documentary, we want you to partner with us. So there's a link, and I'm going to put that link in the chat again. It's in the chat multiple times. If you click on that link, it's going to take you to a form. You fill that form out and you'll become one of the hosts for this event. So I see Frederick, Gie, that's probably Gie in the chat, Gie and Frederick talking, and they're saying that I'll let you show that in a second. I see you started. We're going to help raise all the money that's needed to make sure this movie gets done. That is our goal. And we want to make sure that, that there's nothing stopping this movie from coming out. So what we would all hate to see is that we go through all of this, we donate, we become members, and they put all this hard work into it, and we don't have the money to cross the finish line. So that's what we are doing, is that we want to help this movie cross the finish line and get out to the masses, because we have people in our family, in our lives that are sick. We've been sick. We see what the healing, what the carnivore diet and a proper human diet can do for the body, how the body can just regenerate and heal itself incredibly. And we're not being told that. We are not being told that. So we want to make sure that this movie gets out. So we hope that you will partner with us. Come and join us. Come and be a host of one of these car washes or events. Again, If you're not able to do August 10th, we encourage you to do whatever day in August you can do. Do an event, let us know, and then we're gonna shout you out. Donate your money, put it up on the Healing Humanity site. Go ahead and fill the form out, even if you're gonna try to do something on a different day. We can work that part of it out so that we know that you are doing something for the nationwide car wash day. Whether you're doing a barbecue or a rummage sale, whatever it is that you guys are gonna do, fill the form out. And we're going to be reaching out to you anyway. We're going to send you some information. We're going to send you all the training materials, all of what you need to be able to host a car wash at your location. So, so that's basically what the huge announcement was. And we're excited to be able to partner and to be able to come on board and make this movie happen.
I just want to say one more time, thank you so much, Robyn and Gie and Frederick. It's humbling. It's incredible. I say all the time, the carnivore community is amazing, but you guys didn't have to do this. You decided to just do it on your own and present it. And it's hugely needed. It's going to benefit the documentary hugely. And I'm just excited for it. It's almost like we were saying earlier, I had this little epiphany during the call, but it's like a bunch of little mini carnivore meetups, which is also raising funds for the documentary. It's going to be fun, like checking in with people all around the country that are doing this together and shouting you guys out. I'm really looking forward to it. So nothing but love for Robyn, Gie, and Frederick. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Kerry. We appreciate you very, very much.
I appreciate everyone in the chat, all the members, and just everyone that's always been so supportive and leaving the comments. Nothing but love. We really appreciate you guys. And stay tuned. I think we'll probably do another announcement on this in the meantime, but August 10th is the big day, and it's gonna be fun just for people to be able to watch the live stream that day and see us checking in with folks. So really looking forward to it. So thank you guys so much. Shout out again, Hanging with the Browns. Check out their website. Check out them on YouTube. Check out Robyn on YouTube. I'll have links in the description for both of their channels, as well as the link to the form. If you guys are kind of on the fence, I'd say just fill the form out so we can get the ball rolling. If something changes, it changes. But be cool if we could do that. So I'll have all of that in the description. And thank you guys so much. Is there anything else you want to mention before we wrap up, Robyn?
I think I'm good. I did see a question about accountability. We do have some kind of language in our letter that you will receive that talks about your accountability to be fiscally responsible with the funds that you're raising for this movie. And then also some kind of disclaimers and stuff. So there's some legal jargon in there that you guys will see when you get the letter.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much, Robyn. Thank you, Gie. If you're still listening, Gie, I think you might be. Happy birthday. You're awesome. You look incredible at 60. I'm so thankful you guys are doing this. I really appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Beep. Beep.